Hey everybody, welcome back to Cloudpunk on Modi Operandus. We are back, and we are about to enter the Vinculum Ascender to head to the Spire, apparently, which sounds very exciting. We have a job working for Cloudpunk again, as usual, not any shady nightclub owners or anything like that this time. We did talk to an engineer who told us some interesting things about blinking, and I've been watching the signs around here to see if anything is going to blink, and I haven't seen anything blinking since he said that, and he might just be crazy also. Also, last time we met Cora, it was an interesting episode. We met Cora last episode, and Rania didn't believe it. Let's get up here, though. See what this is all about. So this is where you would do like a big fight if this was like a, you know, a brawler type video game. You'd have a big elevator fight scene.
Can you hear me?
Hey, Rania, I'm reading you. How's the Spire?
I was trying to talk to... I'm not there yet, Control. I'm in the Vink tube.
I was in one of those once.
You secretly a retired corp billionaire, Control?
Hardly.
Hardly. Nothing else to say on it?
But you haven't done this your whole life, right? You weren't always a Cloudpunk dispatcher.
It feels like my whole life and more.
Am I looking out now?
I can barely remember a time before Cloudpunk.
I'm looking out now.
I've only been in Nivalis for half a day, and home already feels 1,000,000 miles away.
Yeah, that's what happens. You got family back home?
I've got no one. The debt corps took everything.
Of course, that's why you came here and took the job. You're a debt orphan.
Why did you take the job, Control?
Nothing else I could do. It's the kids' faces I struggle to remember, Rania. I can picture Simone's smile pretty good, her frown even clearer, but the kids...
I'm really sorry.
Do me a favor, Rania. Don't talk to me about Cora anymore.
Sure thing, Control. What happened to them?
It was an accident in Midtown. A bad one. I know it doesn't mean anything, not really, but... I heard one of the accident cleanup crew say, this is the 3rd traffic accident caused by Cora this week.
Oof.
That's awful.
Maybe they didn't know what they were saying, but if Cora is some mad AI that caused that accident, well, I ain't gonna forgive that.
Yeah.
Whether Cora is an automata or an android or even a person, if they cost me my family, I ain't gonna let that go.
Totally.
Not ever.
I understand.
You almost at the Spire?
Looks like I'm about halfway
This is
there.
a cool scene.
Says on your file you're a musician.
I was. You can't say you're a musician if you don't play anymore. I used to play the flute.
You won't play something for me?
Sorry, Control. You know how you don't want to talk about Cora? Well, the flute, it's the same for me.
I get it, Rania. I get it. That's a real shame. Feels like a lifetime since I heard music. Anyway, I better go. Good luck up there.
Make it delivered to the CEO. Okay. Why is the CEO hiring Cloudpunk? Okay, so we are at the top of the world here now. Things are different. We can see the sky. No clouds above us. This is amazing. Just hang out up here for a while. Who knew it was going to be so easy to get up here, too? Well, there's CorpSec officers everywhere. Is there anything to find up here? Oh, looks like I do have to go looking around a little bit. So let's go take a look around for that stuff before we get too far involved. Get kicked out of here for not belonging. That kind of thing. Looks like we want to walk around the edges here. So yeah, that was an interesting scene. I think that... you know, get back to the Cora thing. I think that the AI in the basement there definitely was Cora. It definitely seems to be, again, some type of AI that's no longer able to sustain itself and is on the verge of collapse. And when people refer to it as a rogue AI or something going haywire, that's Cora, as they blame it as Cora as bad AI. And that would make sense. That would fit. It also has the connotation of fate, which also might fit. I mean, if she was designed to run the city and control it, then she would be essentially fate. She controls destinies. And if she falls down, that's the city's fate that falls along with her. So I think that's the connotation that they're going for here with Cora. I really do. There was one more here someplace. Okay, it's back up this way a little bit. Along with a corpsec guy. We'll ignore him for now. He doesn't talk to us. We don't talk to him. It'll be clandestine as possible. Corpsec flyer. In case we need it. Okay, I think we're headed into here. This is the CEO right there. So, hi there.
Camus, you see that bird?
I believe it is a falcon.
His name is Norman.
Where?
How do you and Norman know each other?
Through a mutual friend. I think he might be lost. I should tell the falconer.
Where is the... Tell the falconer about Norman, okay. Alright, I'll talk to him later. Because that guy was the guy that couldn't believe that falcons were real. Yeah.
I have your delivery, consignment 1432.
That's for me, code PNPL12.
Here you go, sir.
Thanks, lady. You're a lifesaver. I was gonna tell the boys in the office about this, but actually, I'm gonna keep it all for myself.
What is it?
Can you believe our last order put pineapple on it?
It's a pizza.
Pineapple on what?
The pizza. We rely on drones to get the best food deliveries up here, but in the last week, they've gone mad. All our orders are messed up. Some problem with the city AI affecting the food logistics.
So you go underground?
I don't understand all the details. It's supposed to be fixed by tomorrow, but I couldn't wait.
You paid Cloudpunk to bring you a pizza?
Sure. I've been working all night. I need this.
I guess.
This pizza delivery probably costs more than my salary. Couldn't you just order a regular pizza and pick off the pieces of pineapple?
Sure. And why don't I just drink the juice out of the bottom of my trash can while I'm at it?
People's aversion to pineapple and pizza is just astounding to me. It's good sometimes. I don't want it every single time, but it's okay
Is pineapple
sometimes.
so bad?
No, Camus,
No.
it's fine. Actually, I've never even tried it. It's too expensive.
There is a sign over there. Did you see the sign?
The one that says you are now entering the Spire? No cold callers, no panhandlers, organ donors needed?
Yes. What if it was different?
Different how?
Different in a funny way.
Are you suggesting a prank, Camus?
I am suggesting a prank.
All right.
Seems risky. Maybe we should just get out of here.
I don't
know.
think so. I think we're doing it.
Oh, I want to know what you changed.
Not much, just a few words.
I want to know the nature of the prank. Which words?
I replaced organ with pineapple.
Oh, this is amusing. I am amused. Do you really think they will get deliveries of pineapples?
No.
Oh yes, vendors know how much they can get selling to the Spire.
They will get pineapples, but they did not want pineapples. This is a very high quality prank.
It's petty and childish, but thanks, Camus. Let's just hope we don't get caught and fired for it.
And now they won't get organ donations. Because we changed it to pineapple. They'll get pineapple donations for all their organ donations. Complete anarchy. Fight the system, Rania. Fight the system. Make them eat pineapple. And then die of organ failure. You've done it. You have done it once again. Okay. We should tell Norman about the Falcon. Wait, no, tell the Falconer about Norman. That's what it is. Because Norman is not the name of the Falconer. Wouldn't that be nice if they were the same name? It'd be cute. Your Falcon's named after you? That's fun. I don't think he was in this area, obviously. We're in the Richie part of the area.
Unlicensed jazz in Nivalis is punishable by death. Those who wish
You have to go back to Midtown for that one.
perform jazz must apply for a yearly permit.
Alright. Let's just keep going. I'm not too concerned with picking up every last scrap here. I do kind of keeping an eye on the signs, though, in case they do start blinking. I don't know what blinking means. But if we see another building fall off in the distance, we'll see. I don't know. Alright, Control, what do you got?
Hey, kid, the weirdest job came up. There's not much pay in it, though.
No,
I
not
can do
interested.
weird, as long as it's not some other rich asshole.
Definitely not. The moisture farmers in the Ventz are starving. They need
Moisture
emergency
farmers?
rations. This job takes you pretty far, all the way out of Nivalis.
What?
Alright,
Really?
yes, please.
Yeah, in a technical sense at least.
Oh.
The Ventz are outside Corpsec jurisdiction and just outside the Nivalis city limits. They're below the city, actually, in the maintenance frame.
Okay. Cool. To the Ventz.
Supports the infrastructure.
And people live there?
If you call it a living. They eat mold and algae that grows on the steam vents.
Oof.
But they're free.
They're
it's
free.
A high price to pay for freedom, kid.
I'll do it.
Pick up the packages from Cloudpunk HQ, then I'll send you a nav point down into the Vents.
So this here looks like a difficult set of things to get to here. Looking around, I see that there is one way over here I have to get to. Is it worth the trip? It is a punch card. Oh, it's a punch card though. So I have to walk across here, across through here, across through here. This is a lot of walking. I have to come over from here, over from here, over from here. I have to get over there. Okay, get something else there too. Is there another punch card here? Doesn't look like a punch card here, but it's something. Then I have to get over here. So I park right over here then to get all that. Or I can go up this way. Cut across here. That's another way to get there. Oh boy, it's a lot of walking for two things though. What are the odds we're gonna come back this way though? I mean, for this small spot like this, like what are the odds we're gonna come back here? Let's run it quick. We'll just run it quick. Emergency rations. I mean, I'm delaying emergency rations though is the thing. Memory chip. Well, at some point we're gonna be picking those things up for fun and profit, right? Not profit, but like for some type of mission for somebody. We'll keep talking to people. Find it all. Yeah, we should talk to the Falconer though before we do the emergency rations as well. Not to put everything off, but this is where the dealers hang out apparently. Also, there's people just walking on here for no good reason. Well, I guess there's a dealer out here, so that's part of the reason. And now the game flipped around on me again. Oh, it's so tough. Okay, here we go. You gotta let it sit and catch up for a second. Kobayashi HQ. More coolant. Again, I'm not selling any of this stuff off. Even though there's a price tag on it, I'm not selling anything off until I know what it does, what I can use it for, who might want it. Get it to the highest bidder if possible. This is a cool house though. Look at these little houses here. Little balconies. I like it. This is not bad to live in, I think. Not bad at all. Wait, do I live in an area like this? I feel like I do. Maybe this is by my house. I do remember having to walk a little bit to get to it, so maybe this is by my house. Oh, my home is on the map. I'm in the right district, actually. All right, when we come back, we'll take this road to my left here. And grab that. My house is not too near me, though. And I don't know how we can, if we can just stop at home and visit it or not anytime we want to. Albion Pacific. All right, we came all the way over to get this punch card and we got it. We're halfway to the punch cards we need. And then the good thing is we'll never have to walk back this way again. It's all squared away. Now we get back to the task at hand, which is Falconer. Probably should talk to him first. Or do I pick up the rations first and then get over to the Falconer? I guess that depends on what's closer here. Let's take a look at the map when we get done. Actually, I can take a look at the map. Let's see. The rations are here. The Falconer is in another district. So let's go to get the rations. Let's get the rations first. From Cloudpunk HQ. And then we'll deliver those. And this is not my parking space? There it is. All right. So yeah, let's head back to Cloudpunk HQ. Not too far. Oh, it's a little bit far away. We're pretty fast now, though. Some interesting buildings here. I like this building on my left here. Kind of cool. The left and right, these look amazing. This whole city looks amazing, really. Okay, we're going this way then. Hold on. Where am I at now? Oh, I got a big building in the way here. So let's go back down this way then. Then we'll hop on the freeway. Go even faster. Just cruising around. It's a nice kind of chill game. I mean, the decisions it puts you in are interesting enough, and it doesn't like make you to make every single decision. It would be exhausting to do it that many different branches and that kind of thing. But it makes you make the key decisions sometimes, which is kind of cool. But there's no like inventory point and click kind of thing, like trying to decide what you need to pick up at a given time or use at a given time. Trial and error, that kind of thing.
We are going away from the city? We don't like the city.
Not really, Camus. We're just going through to the vents below.
It won't be like home?
I don't think so.
Is it dangerous?
We're trying to save these people from starving, Camus. I think they'll be glad to see us. It's worth the risk.
Do you think this is nice food for the people?
I think it's all they're getting, and I'm surprised they're getting it.
I hope they like it.
Me too, Camus.
All right, so we never came over here and grabbed this, apparently, even though we've been up here 100 times. All right, got the used battery. Well worth the walk over here. Ooh, looks like I need to stop for gas, too. Did the thing go away again? Come on. Come on, elevator. Don't leave me hanging. Press the button again. Here it comes. Make sure I haven't missed anything else over here. Looks like we're good. How come nobody else is riding these elevators? You'd think they'd be packed with people moving up and down all day. But especially, how is this place so not crowded? Because we talked about last time how there's so many houses here. There has to be 1 billion people living in the city here, at least, if not more than 1 billion. How are they not like just wall-to-wall people in here in some of these places? Unless there's just that many places to be too. Lots of places to live, lots of places to be, I guess. All right, now let's head over to get some gas on the way, and then we can also head over to talk to Norman. Not talk to Norman. Talk to Norman's buddy, his handler. That's it. That's the one. About oh, did you see how my car just cut out like that? I couldn't do anything. That was interesting. I got going fast enough that I was able to jump up above the restrictor. Maybe not. I don't know. It's weird. I couldn't steer anymore at one point there. There's some fuel here I want to stop and get. Don't want to run out of gas. Heading outside of the city. Alright, and now we're heading to... It looks like I gotta do a U-turn here. Looks like both these things are in the same direction though, ish. Oh, come on. Yeah, they're both in the same direction, I think. Yes, perfect. That's exactly what we want to happen. 2 birds with 1 stone. The Falconer, if I remember correctly, he was pretty easy to find. And he'll be on the map as well, but pretty easy to like walk to. Not like going through a lot of elevators and that kind of thing. All right. So we have, whoop, hold on. We got 2 different directions here. We have, ooh, Old Town and the Marrow. Okay, I do have to go to a different area to talk to the Falconer. All right, let's do it. Let's stick to the highway for now, though, so I can get some speed boosts here. This is a straight shot to the Marrow, then. And then when we come back, we can sneak around back to the other pathway. Oh, we're going to Old Town first and then to the Marrow? I didn't catch which we were going to first here. Well, this is obviously Old Town, but all these kind of blend together. Now, there is something to be said for the city seeming a little bit samey. I mean, I guess the color palette changes a little bit between areas. You can tell the nicer areas from the poor areas, for sure. But, yeah, it all kind of blends together as far as, like, what's... Oh, we are going to the Marrow. What the hell? Okay, whatever. Oh, I took the wrong turn. That's what happened. So we can't get to the Marrow from where we're going. I was just following the wrong dot as the issue. Let's hold on, turn around, go back. Go back the way we came. Hold on. Because I don't want to, like... I want to talk to the Falconer first in case we find any other side quests along the way. Don't want to get too many stacking up. And also, if I'm going someplace I need to get something else or something like that, I want to get it taken care of right away here. So we get full potential of things here. It's only 500 meters away. All right. Now, where is that Falconer? Oh, it is a bit of a walk. Shoot. All right. Well, it's fine. Sometimes you gotta walk. He should be right around here. Should be. This is a cherry pie seller. We should buy cherry pie.
One slice, please. Oh, wait. Are those real cherries?
Well, they ain't holograms, lady.
Yeah, but where would you get real cherries in Nivalis?
Lots of places. Orchards up in the Spire, growing beds down in the Ventz, one of those labs that grow cultured retro fruit.
I'm not talking hypothetically here. Where did you get those cherries?
Wherever you like, lady. I find the best way to enjoy the flavor comes from tasting with your imagination.
And I find the best way to avoid food poisoning is to know where my cherries come from.
I swear, these taste exactly like cherries.
Mm-hmm.
That is not a normal thing to say about actual cherries.
Have we had this conversation before? This is pretty great.
You want a slice or not?
Yes.
I'll pass.
No, I can't decide.
Have you even tasted real cherries before?
Back home, they were my favorite.
The Eastern Peninsula?
Yeah.
Well, you'll love this pie. A genuine slice of home. What do you say?
No, actually, I'm good.
Suit yourself, country girl.
Totally reminded of home sometimes. It seems like that's the case. Like the flute thing, not want to play music anymore and all that. Doesn't seem like what she's into.
I saw your bird. I mean your falcon, Norman. What happened?
We had a disagreement.
Oh boy.
So you let him go?
Let is not the word I would use.
So Norman escaped?
He clawed my eye. If I catch him, I will skin him.
You have to be careful with wild animals.
I told you, he is not a wild animal. Where did you see him?
The slums. Deep in the slums. You know the part that smells like sulfur? In the low levels?
Yes.
Well, lower than that.
Right. Time to teach that bird a lesson.
Good luck. I'm glad we walked all the way over here just to send this guy on a wild falcon chase. It was worth it. It was worth it. Long term, it's worth it. It's fine. Now we're headed back to home. Back to the car. Then to the moisture farms. Okay. All right, we're off to the moisture farms to find out that they have no need of a protocol droid. But I was programmed with communication with binary load lifters, very similar to your moisture evaporators in most respects. And I speak Bocce, so you gotta go with that one for me. Always helpful. No, that's the only thing it reminded me of, the moisture farmers, right? It's the only thing it reminded me of immediately. Can't wait to find out what they sound like, though. Given the accents we've seen, some bad, some worse, pretty much, is how I'd phrase it. Yeah, could be great, could be most likely terrible. Okay, we're heading to Ventz. There we go, over there. Straight shot across the way. Take the beeline. It feels a little bit like handling a boat, to be honest. It reminds me of the most. Except you can turn without throttle, that's the thing too. So when you're pressing forward, in a boat you'd have to be given some throttle to turn, right? We're going downwards here, oh my god. We're seeing the entire city today. We're seeing everything. Went from the top to the bottom. It's all right with me. We get a good taste of everything. Ventz, 50 bucks for finding this place. Is this another one of like the Hallow? Yeah, there's a couple things to find here too. Might have to make some, what is that symbol on the far left there? I gotta find out what that is. Let's go make the delivery here quick. Help these guys out with their farming. And then we'll do some bumming around inside the vents here. See what we find. Alright. First things first. Collectibles. Because I mean, why not? We have to. We're compelled to pick up every last little memory chip. Alright, Retsu, how can I help?
You the delivery stooge?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm from Cloudpunk. I have your packages.
Those are no use to me. I can't deliver to the outpost anymore.
Well,
none of our vehicles work. The fuel lines froze. You should keep your engine running.
I guess so.
Did you get that, Camus?
Yes. I will keep a couple clock cycles free and monitor the temperatures.
How do you live here? It's so cold.
What do you care?
I asked, didn't I?
Whatever. Just leave the packages here. Go back to your city.
Alright.
It's not my
Hope you have to
city.
be a jerk.
Sure it is. You took this job because you were curious, right? Welcome to your poverty safari. This is our life.
I'm not even from the city.
The Eastern Peninsula?
Up until last week.
I see. Sorry. I thought you were just another Nivali. My name's Retsu.
Rania.
Cora knows what you must think of the Big Stack. That's what we call the city down here. It's the worst place on the planet. And we cling to the bottom like barnacles. And you know what? It's a hell of a lot better down here. We made this place a kind of home.
You've been here a while?
Yeah, I wasn't the first, though. Old Zeke traveled out here over 100 years ago.
Oh, wow.
He set up the first moisture farm, collecting heat for his home from the Ventz. Folk had tried to live here before him, but he was the first to realize you couldn't live on rations alone. And you had to be ready for the chills.
So what was old Zeke's secret?
Zeke realized you could cultivate the algae pits for warmth when the vents cycled cool. He realized you could mill the mold dust into flour.
Wow.
He figured out how to cross the steam planes with a suit made from old abandoned Hover's insulation layers.
Interesting.
I swear, they say no one alive can survive the wastelands between the cities. But if anyone could, it was Zeke.
And
like a
do you
legend.
take his place as the boss?
I'm the community leader, sure. But I'm not the longest surviving settler, not by a long shot. The elders living beyond the far rim say they knew Zeke's grandkids.
What?
Tales of Zeke surviving, thriving even out here in the Ventz, attracted a lot of folk that wanted to live off the grid. Away from corp security and the lights and the headaches. Everyone has headaches in the big stack, you know.
I don't.
No.
You will. Everyone gets them eventually. Doesn't the air smell cleaner down here?
It's about the same, to be
Every
honest.
time I breathe in, it feels like my lungs are going to freeze and shatter.
Well, that is the problem right now. This is supposed to be summer.
How can it be summer here?
The warm season. The vents cycle between warm and cold over a predictable time period. Or at least they used to.
Uh-oh.
It seems like all the maintenance systems are going mad recently.
Another mad
we have
program.
A saying here. Cora provides. Well, right now, all Cora is providing is a new ice age.
What do you think Cora is?
Cora is everything, and all of us. Cora is the provider and the caretaker and the disciplinarian. Cora holds out a closed fist, and we must push out our chin. Sometimes the fist holds wood. Sometimes the fist strikes us. And yet we must endure.
So Cora is your...
Salvation. And right now, Cora has sent us you.
Uh-huh.
I'm not really religious like that. I think you have to help yourself. Be independent.
You can't lecture us on independence while you live in Nivalis under the watch of the corpse.
You said you cling like a... what did you call it? A barnacle?
Harsh and fair words, Rania. I know you have seen Cora's light, though. It glows from you. Am I wrong?
Who knows? So
I've
you
met
want
her.
me to deliver these parcels?
I would appreciate it. We really are starving. 3 families. I can give the coordinates to your vehicle.
Okay, I'll get going then. I'll see you on the way back.
Cora willing. Be cautious around my brethren, Rania. They live like sculptures of ice. Fragile, and temporary.
Okay, looks like we got a bunch of deliveries to make to people out here in the Ventz. We'll tackle that next time, though. We'll do a little poverty tour of the Ventz, apparently, according to the Retsu there. Yeah, I will hop in the vehicle and we'll go take care of that next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, and I'll be back for another one very soon. See you then.